Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study where we check out K-pop music videos and I give you my honest thoughts and reactions on them as both a video producer, a lifelong K-pop fan, and as a Korean American. Hello everyone, my name is PD and welcome to the channel if it's your first time here, and welcome back if it's your second, third, or whatever time. So for being honest, I've had a really tough week, I'm sure as many of us have had. And I've also been sick. I had a really bad flu for the past week, and my voice was just completely gone, and I wasn't able to film for a while, and it just returned this morning. And even then, I just mentally did not know if I was in the right place to do this. And ultimately, I just kind of came to the conclusion of if I am going through such a difficult time, I know a lot of others might be, and a lot of people rely on my videos to even just get some kind of therapeutic time out of it. So while I'm not going to be filming everything, I'm just going to be filming stuff that is near and dear and important to me. And Agust is one of those such artists. And I just need to preface that I have not been able to smile like for the past week, and so like it's hard for me to muster up a smile. I can manage one a little right now because I just watched 17's Sonogong, and that was incredible. And I'm hoping that watching Haegeum by Agust will continue to put a smile on my face. So if this reaction is not as up to par, I'm sorry, just in advance, but I really wanted to check this out with you guys, and so I hope you guys just sit back and enjoy, because we're going to be checking out Haegeum. Now I know that Haegeum is like a traditional Korean instrument, but apparently the way Agust means it here, it also means unlocking what was forbidden before, and so that's very interesting. And I don't know what he's going to do for this music video and this song, but let's find out today. Now, before we get into the video, just a real quick plug. If you guys enjoy our content, consider visiting our Patreon. It is the best way to support the channel. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily either, because I am going to be taking a mental break hiatus from creating Patreon content for the next 2 months. And I would appreciate if people could just, I guess, support us during this time so that I can take a break. If not, I'll just, have to work. But I really wanted to take a break because ever since COVID started, I started filming 50 to 60 hours a month, and I just never stopped. And I really need to take a break before I launch the next phase of my channel, because it's going to be a huge undertaking and I need to mentally prepare myself. So if you guys want to, just support just a quick mental health break for me, I would really appreciate it. Of course, you don't have to support me monetarily. You can always subscribe or like the video down below, and we would still appreciate it. Let's get into the video. This is Haegeum by Agust, and this is your form of therapy. Oh, I already love the look of this. Oh, the color grading is right up my alley. It has like a old school Hong Kong noir action flick vibe. Ooh. Ooh. Is this what a Haegeum is? I know it's an instrument. I don't know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I love the way it's panning.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Just murdered the man with a pair of chopsticks. Oh, is this your gang?
이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 해석되는 자유 yeah. 개소리는 out yeah. 표현들의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 달고 또한 자유일런지 당신의 판단과 추측이 확실한 신념들이 있는지 당신의 자유와 타인의 자유가 동일하다 믿는지 그렇다면 주저 말고 올라타봐 금지된 것들로 부투여 해봐.
Alright, a little similar to Techita, how there are two versions of Sugar, Agust D, Criminal, Cop. Ooh, that's a very interesting line.
올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬
earworm.
또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 쏟아지는 정보들은 상상의 자유들을 금지시킨 가동시에 사상의 통일성을 원해 왜 내 머리 앞에 각종 오이즈는 눈을 가리고 이제는 생각에 좌우조치 범의 각종 논란들은 판단들의 혼란들을 야기시키고 또 쉴 틈 없이 생산되네 과연을 금지시킨 건 무엇일까 어쩌면 우리 자신 아닐까 자본의 노예 돈들의 노예 중고심의 편견 혐오의 노예 유튜브의 노예 플렉스의 노예 이 순간 탐욕이 미쳐나지내 눈 감으면 편해 모든 게 뻔해 이득에 따라서 뻔히 갈리는 결의 시기와 질투에 다들 말해 눈들이 먼해 서로가 서로에게 속세를 거는 것도 모른 채 쓰나미에서 쓸려 내려가지 말길 우린 자유와 방종의 차이지만 모두 구분하니 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬
Oh, interesting.
또 다른 해금
Oh, interesting. It's his money. Oh.
복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금
Oh, this is very reminiscent of Techita. Interesting.
이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금
Huh.
또 다른 해금
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I've got a billion things running through my head. Whoa. Okay. Oh, hold on. It's a lot. Oh, that's just from the lyrics of the song itself. The commentary that he's making on how we as people are slowly losing ourselves, and whether that is distracting ourselves with becoming slaves to money, capitalism, YouTube. I'm sure we're all guilty of these things. And the way he portrays it through the story, while also, linking it back sort of to Techita as well. And if you think about it, going back to his first mixtape of his Tony Montana song, there's a lot of it has to do with power, money, and corruption. And here specifically, the story, it's an interesting flip of the script, but it ultimately, I think the twist itself is the commentary, which is it's important to unlock what was forbidden, the Haegeum, but he says don't mistake freedom for self-indulgence. And so similar to Techita, how Auguste kills the king in power. Here, it's saying that even the people on top, even people who are supposed to be, like government officials or the police in this instant, don't be fooled by their appearances because, hey, like if you look at Suga, he looks like he's like a police chief and captain even. And it turns out like the place that Auguste breaks into in the beginning of the video is actually him stealing money from the corrupt officer. It looks like he's running like his own gang on the side or what have you, and he broke in and took his stash and set it aflame, and that's like a very big kind of anarchy moment, which was really cool, but it's ultimately making commentary on what he was saying in the lyrics of this song, and what he, I think, raps about a lot is kind of like the struggle between the temptation of money and also being ambitious, but don't overindulge yourself either. Like what happens when you're on top and you keep going. And so they mirror exactly how they ended the Techita music video with the same move. I mean, it's done in a slightly different way, but once again, pulling the gun and shooting the Auguste that's sort of gone mad with power, like he did in the Techita video. So, whoa, that's a lot, but that's really cool. Let's go ahead and watch this again so we can appreciate it even more. Oh man. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. 이 노래는 해금. Yeah.
I love how the series of edits right here.
Yeah.
Oh, the series of edits right there are right on time with his yeah. Oh, that's nice.
이 노래는 해금. Yeah. 올라타봐 지금.
Oh, that's a great shot right there.
동작되는 리듬. 이 노래는 해금.
Oh, that's such a great shot.
올라타봐 지금. Yeah. 동작되는 리듬. 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금. 이 노래는 해금. Yeah. 올라타봐
Interesting. So yeah, this feels like he's invading a criminal hideout of some kind, and his gang is coming in and beating up this gang, and this guy, the bald dude, on the phone. So now we know he's clearly calling this version of August.
해석되는 자유 개소리는 out 표현들의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 잘못된 자유.
Wow. Freedom of expression could be reason for somebody's death. Wow, that's a very, very, very powerful line. Some people are just saying, hey, it's just freedom of speech, but is that true freedom? It's the cause of someone's death. If your convictions are reflected in your judgment and speculations. You believe that your freedom is on the same level as others. For all those living in this. This is such an interesting line. This song is purely about freeing yourself from what was forbidden, but you have to remember to differentiate freedom from self-indulgence. It feels like the Auguste here is almost coming in as like a punishment. Like it's almost like this song is being rapped about from this Auguste's, the criminal Auguste's perspective of, because he mistook freedom for he mistook freedom from self-indulgence, and so it's almost like he's coming in to punish him.
Yeah. 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬
He's coming here to free. Endless influx of information prohibits freedom of imagination and seeks conformity of thought. I love this line. All the controversy suddenly triggers confusion and judgment. Oh my God. Yeah, so he's making a lot of commentary on not just one, two, or three, but like many aspects of society. The video only really is portraying a guy who has become a slave to money. And so, you know, someone in this position of power has mistook freedom for self-indulgence, right? A lot of politicians, especially in Korea, a lot of people are known to be corrupt in positions of power. But it could be many things: being a slave to capitalism, being a slave to believing that your freedom is the same as others, even if your freedom could be the cause of someone else's death. There's so many things that he's touching on. 우린 자유와 방종의 차이지만 모두 구분하니 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 What a great transition. I wonder what that laugh or snicker was. Perhaps it's perhaps that laugh, that chuckle he makes is showing his hubris of how far he's kind of lost it. And I wonder if the ominous music that plays here at the end when he arrives at the noodle shop again, I wonder if it's just being ominous. I wonder if it's being ominous to say, like, well, now that he's on top and he's taking control, he could also quickly give into self-indulgence as well. I don't know. I'm not the best with theories like this, but this was really, really, really cool. The music video, I think visually draws a lot from like an older sort of Hong Kong, like the 80s and 90s, like crime noir action flicks. Like especially with like the gritty color grading and like the much more like the ugly yellows and like the sickly green colors. It gives the much more gritty feeling to it, but it's very, very cool. So the video, I mean, the video's, it's right on my, the video is straight up 12 out of 10 for me. You know, that's just me. But I love videos shot in this style, giving it that much more gritty cinematic feel to it. Whereas Techita had more of a still a music video vibe, having like the different various scenes of him performing. Here it felt more like a straightforward narrative story. Well, not straightforward in the most simple sense, but as straightforward as you can get for an Augustine music video, right? And then the song, I personally love it. I love how it feels very mesmerizing. It's very repetitive, but in a very, very cool way. It's an earworm for sure. And I think the lyrics, like these are probably the most I've ever related to Augustine's lyrics. Especially like I think about a lot of the stuff that he's actually rapping about in this song. Even just like the whole slaves to capitalism, slaves to money, like man, a lot of this stuff I think about as criticisms for others as well, but also for myself as well. It's like, how do I stop being a slave to capitalism and a slave to money? And I have personally felt a sort of a double-edged sword, a sort of dichotomy of being a YouTube creator, but also not wanting to promote an unhealthy obsession and attachment to YouTube as well. Oh man, I have a lot of conflicting feelings listening to this, but that's what a great rapper does, right? Speaking truth to power and kind of putting everything on blast and making great social commentary at the same time. So song's an amazing 11 out of 10. Wow. Haegeum, August T. That was incredible. I would love to know what you guys thought about Haegeum in the comments down below. It's very similar to Techita, but at the same time, it's very different from Techita. I would love to know which one you guys actually prefer. There is no right or wrong answer. I just always love a good noir action flick look and storyline. So I prefer Haegeum, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I'm sorry if this reaction wasn't up to, I guess, your expectations or standards. I personally really enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. This is exactly the sort of pick-me-up I needed. If you guys enjoyed this, as I said, I will be taking a hiatus over the next couple months. But if you still want to support me taking a mental health break, I would really appreciate it. And you can join us over on our Patreon to go ahead and support that. I will be doing a listening party for the D-Day album in May, but that's like the only thing that I'm releasing, but along with the Le Seraphim listening party. But those are because I personally just want to do those. If you tune in later in July when we're back with our full packed content, those listening parties will still be available. So, you know, if you want to save money, I completely understand, but I do have bills to pay, and I am building up towards the next phase of form of therapy. And so I, would appreciate if people could still support us during this time. So yeah, consider that. But at the same time, you don't have to. I know that money's tight, and it is your money. It's your choice after all. So if you want to just support the channel for free, remember, you can always like the video down below. You can subscribe over here, and you can check out our other videos over here. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.